When I bought my first guitar, I convinced myself that I could learn to play on my own. My go-to resource was YouTube. I started watching countless videos on guitar basics and songs I listened to back then. Half of them were Taylor Swift songs. In the first few months, I rapidly leveled up. Within no time, I came to a point where I could look at chords and play a complete song. That was the high point in my guitar career. 13 years have passed since then and I'm still stuck at the same level. Before the internet, free knowledge about a subject wasn't abundant. If you wanted to learn a skill, you had to go to a class or find a teacher. But the internet democratized teaching. Suddenly, anyone could become a teacher. All they needed was a platform to share their knowledge. This was a profound shift in the world. If you have a desire to learn something, you can find enough and more free resources literally about any subject. While this was a great opportunity for those hungry to learn, it also gave them a false sense of confidence that they could learn any skill on their own by consuming a bunch of free resources. Let's take learning to play guitar as an example. To become a great guitarist, you need to understand the fundamentals of music theory. You need to know how a guitar chord is created, what are guitar scales and why are they important. You will not learn them by jumping from one YouTube video to another. That's what happened to me. I learned to play songs but didn't get the fundamental knowledge, so something was always missing. I didn't know what to learn next and I had no sense of direction. I had so many unanswered questions and this frustrated me. Another problem is the internet is filled with self-taught gurus. We see so many personalities claiming that they learned something on their own. I am highly driven and competitive. If I see someone else has figured out something on their own, I put immense pressure on myself to do the same. This mentality was holding me back for more than a decade. Instead of taking a course or reaching out to someone who has already done what I wanted to do, I forced myself to waste countless hours going through random articles. I jumped from one YouTube video to another without knowing where I was headed. I suffered knowing that my knowledge was incomplete. But my ego was far more enormous to learn from someone when I could learn on my own. This changed a couple of months ago. Google Analytics is something I have dabbled with for years. Needless to say, I didn't completely grasp the tool. Instead of trying to nitpick free lessons this time, I decided to take an online course. I was blown away by how fast I learned the basics of Google Analytics. Not only did I understand what and how, but I understood the why. I realized how powerful taking a structured course compared to learning on your own. Learning on your own takes time. You don't know where to begin, so naturally, you are going to dig around trying to find a foothold. But when taking a course from an expert, you learn so much faster. Instead of wasting months, you learn things in weeks. Trying to learn independently can be frustrating, especially when you get stuck and have no idea how to proceed. That's when you need to seek the help of someone who has experience. An experienced teacher has been where you are and understands your frustrations. They'll be able to direct you in the right direction. The next thing you get from a course is structure. I still haven't mastered the guitar because I was picking up skills from a buffet. One day I would learn strumming techniques and another day I would learn guitar scales. But I didn't know how to combine these micro skills to create a tune on my own. I never saw the bigger picture. But with a structured program, you will start with the fundamentals. You'll have a sense of direction. You'll understand the why behind learning certain things. Finally, you are going to get access to resources and tools that you never knew existed. Experienced teachers know tools and hacks that make your learning fast and easier. On your own, you would have never known they existed. So, why are we still trying to learn on our own? Part of the reason is money. With the internet, knowledge has become free. You can find enough and more resources for any skill you want to learn for free. So naturally, we start to question why I should pay for a course when I can learn for free, right? I think this is the question that's keeping most of us from truly becoming an expert. I found enough and more free guitar tutorials, but I didn't find a structured program. That's why I never became a skilled guitar player. This doesn't mean that there aren't any good free courses. There's plenty, but 99% of the time, you'll come to a point where the free resources won't be enough. That's the time to invest in a paid program. Another strange thing happens when you invest in a paid course. Your mindset changes. Suddenly, you have parted with your money. Your mind starts to believe that you are in fact serious about learning this skill. Otherwise, you wouldn't have invested your money. There's skin in the game. That's why free courses have a really low completion rate. There's no proper investment. You can leave whenever you want and you won't lose anything. Whereas with a paid course, you feel an obligation to complete because of the sunk cost fallacy. Next time when you want to learn something, buy a course or hire a teacher. You'll see a clear difference in your motivation. But what if you don't have enough money? This year, I decided to go all in on YouTube. Naturally, I started looking at courses that would help me move towards my goal faster. I want to join Ali Abdal's part-time YouTube academy, but the price is too much and I can't afford it at the moment. But that doesn't have to stop me from finding an affordable course or resource to help me advance, and that's what I'm going to do. That's it for this video. I'm not saying there's no merit to learning on your own. Even if I take a class, I still have to do all the hard work. The difference is that I'll start doing the work much faster now. In the end, you alone are responsible for your learning. If you enjoyed this, check out this video where I break down how I invest in myself. I share 11 things I do to make more money and create a happier and more meaningful life. Until next time, keep crushing it.